Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. From Memphis, it's about 10 minutes to 4 on the morning of August 20th, 2020. And I've been up practicing music all night until this point. It's time to wind down. I decided to wander outside and see what was up in the night sky, and the first thing I noticed other than Mars was Venus has made its way back around as the morning star. You can see it plainly right in the middle of the screen. And up here is Mars. So we've got two terrestrial planets of the inner solar system visible early this morning. Also on the eastern horizon, over above that building where the airplane is, you can see it, the constellation Orion. Orion the Hunter, marking the coming of winter, is beginning to edge on to the... Ooh, and I just saw a meteor up there. Orion is beginning to edge on to the night sky stage here as we approach almost late summer here. About a month of summer left to go. It's a beautiful morning here. It was really nice today. 80s, kind of cloudy, but then it cleared off and it's dropped to 71 degrees here, which is wonderful for Memphis in August. 71 degrees is just too nice to miss. But Venus, of course, is closer to the sun than the Earth is, 67 million miles from the sun. Earth is 93 million. So it never gets very far from the sun in the sky. It's always relatively close to the horizon. Mars, of course, further from the sun than the Earth is, 141 million miles, as opposed to Earth's 93 million miles. Venus takes 225 days to orbit the sun once. So it orbits faster than the Earth does, obviously. Mars takes 687 Earth days to orbit the sun once. And right now, of course, there's much talk about sending missions to Mars. There's a new rover that just launched. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It might be, it's called the Perseverance rover. Just launched a few days ago, in fact. Around August 15th might have been the launch. And it should be there in about 3 months. That seems awfully quick, though. But it's relatively fast to get to Mars. And there were missions to Venus planned, but the surface temperature on Venus is a scorching 870 degrees Fahrenheit on average, so there's no way to land on the surface of Venus. But in its upper atmosphere, there are very Earth-like conditions. There's even been talk about possibly life being detected in the upper clouds of Venus. But there are some missions planned. There's a rover in the works, but it's going to require beyond cutting-edge electronics to make that happen. To make anything that can take that sort of heat. There's even been talk of something along the lines of a watch, almost a mechanically operated rover that doesn't have any electronics. That's sort of wound up like a spring, and it uses the wind on Venus's surface to give it energy. So there's talk about going back to Venus. The Soviet Union landed several probes on the surface of Venus back in the 1970s and 1980s. The United States has yet to actually land a probe there. We've had some probes go through the atmosphere, and we've had a couple of orbiters there. I hope to see us send a balloon type mission, something to explore the atmosphere and even explore the possibilities of colonizing the clouds, sort of like in the Star Wars movie The Empire Strikes Back, the city in the clouds. Be that as it may, it's a beautiful morning here in Memphis. And thank you for watching.